All right. Um, this is my second time trying to make this video, and it's been really hard because I'm scared and Satan really doesn't want me to make this video. So it might not be the most eloquent or put together video I've ever made, but I just have to get this out there. If I keep looking down, it's because I made a bunch of notes to kind of keep my thoughts organized. So I'm looking at my notes. So let's get started. I'm so nervous. Okay, so at around age 14, I was coming out of a really high stress time in my life. My dad had a traumatic brain injury when I was 8 years old. And even though he was now fully recovered, I was still trying to figure out what normal life was like, but things were not normal. I just started to have a lot of really weird experiences and realized that I was sensitive to energy and that I could see spirits and communicate with them. It was a little overwhelming at first because anytime you open up an important part of yourself, the darkness will try to attack it first. So I had some really scary experiences with evil spirits and with earthbound spirits that would come to me asking for help because they either didn't know they were dead or they were looking for someone or so many things. But I was also getting a lot of visits from family members that had passed. So the main one was my great-grandpa, who I was really close to when he was alive. And the rest were, I don't know who they are, but they're kind of my team of angels that just hang out with me and give me advice and comfort me. And, and before you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, you have that too. Every single person has a team of angels that guides you and is with you all the time. So even if you don't feel them, they're still there. That was great and all, but eventually it just got to be too much. I was getting so many visits from earthbound spirits that it was affecting my sleep. They would show up in my room at night and I was like, I'm sleeping, go away. Or I'd be taking a test in school and they'd just be standing right by my desk and I'm like, I can't help you right now. So it just got to be a little too much. So I had to learn how to set boundaries, and I would only help ones that I felt like I was specifically meant to help. I wouldn't help everyone that came my way because I just couldn't. I couldn't keep giving myself away like that. So at around age 18, things kind of fizzled out and I was like, whoa, what's happening? Where did all the dead people go? So I wasn't getting very many spirit visitations from anybody. And I didn't really know what was going on, but every energy worker I visited and even every priesthood blessing I got told me that your gifts will come back, and along with other gifts you don't even know about yet. So that was comforting. Despite how stressful that was, I kind of started to miss it. It was so fulfilling to be able to tell people about their loved ones that had passed on and give them messages, or help earthbound spirits who were so lost and confused, and to receive visitations from people who loved me so much. I have had so many amazing experiences with energy work over the years. I can't even get into them all. I'm excited that things are kind of starting to come back. I'm really excited to see where that takes me. And I know that when the prophet says that we are the last generation, he means it. This is important stuff, and that's why I feel like I need to talk about this. There's a lot of talk about how people are so sensitive these days and they get offended by everything, and there's a war between generations. Everybody hates baby boomers and baby boomers hate Gen Z and blah blah blah. While there are some people that get unnecessarily offended about things, I think it's worth noting that the younger generation being born is just full of a lot more sensitive souls because they are more sensitive to energy. And that's what we need right now. That's what we need with the second coming on the way, That's so important. And so that's why I joined Essence Healing, is because their main mission is to make energy work recognized as a more legit form of treatment and just lifestyle, I guess. Because there are so many people now who are sensitive to it and don't realize. So the reason I'm making this video is because I had a Reiki session with a friend on Saturday, and she told me that Satan has been personally attacking me, trying to convince me to hide my gifts and not share them with anybody. And growing up, I only shared my gifts with certain people. I shared it with whoever I felt like I was prompted to, and now I feel like it's time for me to just let it all go and be that person all the time with everyone, and that's been really scary. But something she said that was so profound to me was, she said, the safest you can be is to be who you are. And that just hit me, because when you are being your true self, that's the version of you that God wants you to be, and so his light is more able to shine inside of you. This morning when I woke up, there was a spirit of a man standing by my bed and kind of leaning over me, and it was really creepy and uncomfortable. It took me a minute to realize that the reason he was there is because he did not want me to make this video. He was trying to scare me out of it. And I just rolled over and told him, "You can't stop me, and get out." I don't know who he was, but yeah, that was just another confirmation that this video needs to be made, like, today. I am really tired of living in fear and not sharing who I really am with the world. I know that this opens me up to the judgment of others, but I know that those who really love and care about me will stick around and continue supporting me. I still love performing. I still love art. I still love movies. I still love my husband. I'm still the same person. I'm not changing who I am. I am being who I am, and it's about time I did that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to answer any questions and talk about this all you want, so let me know. I don't know how to end videos, so bye.